where are we live to?
YouTube.
Hi, YouTube. How you doing?
We're
All right.
we're at Asylum 49.
There's a fence behind me. Oh.
Nice.
In Tooele, Utah.
We are at Asylum 49, and I call it Thule, Utah.
Of course you do.
Well,
Everyone does.
Someone has to say, right?
And my special guest is. What's going on?
Yep. What's that?
Here we go.
Well, I have bags in my hand.
Tell me about it.
All right, let's get this tour going.
Cool. All right. So we're gonna just
Walk around.
just go. All right.
Yeah.
Well, I guess just to cover it, because there's not actually a lot of activity in the room that you were just in.
Mm-hmm.
But I do just want to tell you what it was. So that was kind of the waiting area and the pharmacy of the hospital.
Okay.
But nothing happens in there, which is why it's actually a pretty good base camp, except it's so hot right now.
Right.
Anyway, we're gonna move on. Over here is the nursery. Technically, this is the special nursery.
Okay.
So I'm gonna wind you through here because I just want to make sure you know all your pathways. You know.
Right.
Yeah.
You
so
want to see this?
Oh my
we've
God.
got nursery. It's a doctor nurses station.
Nice.
This was the actual nursery. Another doctor nurses station, and then nursery.
Oh wow.
I guess fun fact about the nursery, just for fun, I guess.
Bitch. Sorry, every battery we have is draining.
This was actually used in the filming of Stephen King's Stand.
Wow.
That window right there, they were looking in here. This was the Boulder County Hospital in the Stand.
I remember that.
Yeah, they filmed in that hallway and in here.
Wow.
Wow, that's wild.
Yeah, so that's fun. I'm gonna walk you back through here because it's not really a maze, but it's kind of windy.
Can I see it, babe?
Okay.
Thank you. Wow, that's wow.
Welcome to the bed. The bedroom.
Right?
Literally.
Yeah, haha. Fun.
Holy crap! How the hell did y'all do that?
Skills.
Lots of patience. Lots of patience. Again, this is the actual nursery as well.
Here you go. There's your specialty.
Oh, look, toilets.
There's one thing I want to bring up in this room.
Okay.
This is just kind of an extra wide hospital room.
Oh, there's a lot of energy in here.
Well, there is, but it's really hard. You cannot do an EVP in here because they make a whispering sound.
Gotcha.
Both these two, and they sound just like two people having a conversation.
Oh wow.
Like you'll walk past. I've had times where the door's been open and it's actually screwed shut right now, so the only way in is that way that we came through. But where I'll walk past it and I'll hear what sounds just like people sitting here going.
Mhm.
Took me months
Yeah.
to figure out it was this, and now that it's actually on, you can feel that it's quite hot. So
Yeah.
it's gonna start doing it soon. But there is. Jesus.
Hello, everybody that's joining.
So yeah, I just wanted to bring that up. And both these rooms are actually, their doors are blocked off. So the only way that we can get out is by going back through there.
Gotcha.
Or going through a black maze if you really want to go through a maze.
I'm good.
I was like, isn't it this?
All right, so me and mannequins, we don't get along. So when we went to the Washoe Club, one of them liked to scare the crap out of me, and I knew it was there.
Yeah.
And I was
That little girl gets me every time. That specific one. Someone comes around and just moves it throughout the building, so I never know where she's hiding right now. So this whole hallway was originally the labor and delivery ward.
Oh wow.
Hence why the nursery was down there. These were all hospital rooms. Right there, I think that one was the bathroom, and actually the showers back then. It was just a single communal shower. So, and it's tiny.
Wow.
Everybody had to take turns.
Right?
Yeah. And when I say tiny, I mean like he wouldn't fit in it. Tiny.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's fine.
There's a granny.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get this door open.
There's your
for
friend, by the way.
Oh, it's Pepper. Ooh. Energy.
Yeah.
Energy in there is crazy.
Welcome to what you're about to walk through.
Whoa.
Is the actual labor and delivery ward. This is where.
The magic happened.
Correct. That's a good way of putting it. This is where the magic happened. So you have this kind of waiting-ish area outside of the two, I guess, surgical suites, but the two birthing suites.
Oh.
Fun little thing about this one.
Here we go.
Is that so? There's two birthing suites. This one over here was for regular, standard births. This one over here was for C-sections.
Okay.
And the way you can tell the difference is the C-section one has that extra window. Funnily enough, the actual operating room for the hospital, which is unfortunately we can't go into.
Oh, they get this shit all gory. That's kind of
is
cool.
A 100% identical replica of this room,
Oh, wow.
just in a separate hallway over there. They built it exact.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah, so that kind of winds back. There's a little hallway back there that connects the two.
Okay. All
There's a little dark room right back here.
right, let's go check it out.
Yeah.
I got distortion. Oh my God, I got distortion. That's crazy.
That might just be bad internet service up here.
No.
These walls are solid concrete. This room right here, it's this little teeny tiny closet.
Oh, wow.
It's all kinds of weird in there.
Yeah, I can feel it. What was this?
This was the C-section.
Oh, that's right.
No, that's
Yeah, my favorite part is the little wall, the glass window behind you.
I know, I just noticed that. That looks really cool.
My favorite part is that it's actually a cactus. Back up and look at the small bricks.
Yep.
It sure is.
Yeah.
It's just so funny to me.
It's a saguaro.
Yeah. I just find that cute. Alright, this is another one of those nice, creepy, dark rooms. But this was kind of the kind of doctor's kind of waiting and I believe changing area. So you change into your surgical gown in this little room.
That is really creepy in this light.
Yeah. And as you can see for the haunted house, we turned it into a freezer.
I see this. It looks really cool.
Yeah, it's probably one of my favorite rooms.
You guys got really creative with this. You really did.
Oh, man.
Thank you.
And it looks really, really awesome.
Just some head.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Surprise.
We're gonna go through more food this place. I know they're annoying.
You good?
Me, I'm good.
You both good? Pepper.
Microcephalitis.
All right, so this is the black maze I told you about. If you do make it all the way through here, you end up back in those two
It's quite fun
open
walking
rooms.
through
But
the
no,
red
it's
light.
not. I don't advise it.
I'm good.
I
If you do
did.
decide to walk through though,
I'm
you
good.
need to do it without a flashlight.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I don't do those in mazes. I can't stand them in mazes.
There's nothing in there. It's just darkness.
Yeah.
Which is why I like it so much because everyone's like waiting for
Right.
something scary to be in there, and there's nothing. Storage. Yeah, it's a storage room, but it's also
Room
room.
666.
Yeah.
It's room number 666.
Room
That-
number 6.
Zach Bagans.
Indeed.
Quick.
He's actually the one that put it there.
Yes, I heard the story.
Yeah.
Zach Bagans did that one and that one.
And then someone came by and cleaned up the line on the other one because it got rubbed off. But
I think, yeah, good. So, okay. So there you guys have it. And Yes, he's wearing white contacts, which looks really awesome.
No, those are just my eyes.
Really?
No.
I know, right?
No, they're not. But every time I go to a gas station, someone asks me if they're real.
Oh my god, are those contacts?
No, usually it's like, are those your real eyes?
Yeah.
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 The
Yeah.
contacts on them are fake.
I
but-
got that way too many when I had the white contact here and then nothing
Yeah.
here. And then,
But they're
What's
also
wrong with your
prescription, so that's
Right.
the only way that I can see.
Nice.
Yeah, so I guess I should have asked before we started the tour, because everyone's different when I do these tours. How much paranormal activity do you want to know about, or just the history of the building and what stuff was?
Both.
Okay, both. You want both? Okay. I know some people are like, no, I want to go in, when I start hunting, I want to go in blind.
I want to go in blind for the paranormal because I don't want to be expecting
Yeah,
something out of
okay.
a room and
Okay,
it's not.
and if at any time you do have paranormal questions, feel free to ask, and I will tell you everything I know.
Gotcha.
So I guess like the quickest barest bones history of the place is it was built in 1940 or started construction in 1949. It opened in 1953. Some of the other stories you've heard about it opening like in the 1800s and being like the Samuel F. Lee Hospital. That's actually not this building.
Right. Isn't it
That
the one?
was the Tooele County Hospital. It is across the street.
Oh,
You can
wow.
actually, if you go out onto our front lawn, you can see it still. It's just this old brown brick building all the way across Main Street from here.
Gotcha.
But at some point, like the stories of the two buildings kind of got crossed, and I know when that point was. The same time that happened.
Thanks, Ghost Adventure.
Yeah, that was a Ghost Adventures kind of. We gotta slim down the story of the place to fit on TV, so they just kind of combine the two.
Gotcha.
But there's still obviously a lot of activity here. Honestly, I would say a lot more activity here than in that other hospital because this was open a lot longer than that was.
Right.
And this one was a military hospital for a brief period.
Wow.
Because we have a big military base.
Yes.
just a few miles outside of Tooele.
Right.
So this was a big military hospital for a few years before it opened to the general public.
Sounds like a hospital we know.
Yeah. So there's a lot of fun and crazy stuff happens here. All right, we're gonna go down this way because we kind of exhausted the whole hallway. We'll go down to the end of the hallway and then go the other way. I will apologize because that other way is a few years back. We actually tore down a lot of the original structure to make way for the haunted house, and so that we could install a
Heat.
sprinkler system.
Oh.
This building did not have a fire suppression system,
Ah.
and we were at risk of being shut down if we didn't put one in.
Ouch.
And they charge per room
Are you
to
serious?
install them. It's based on the number of rooms you have. So we were like, well, what if it's all one big room?
Come on.
Right? That's crazy.
My favorite part is he looks like the zombie from Hocus Pocus.
Kind of.
Yeah,
Yes, he
looks like
does.
Billy.
Yes,
Totally
he does.
Like, I swear they modeled him right after Billy. Looks just like him.
Just waiting on Bette Midler to come
Hi,
out.
everybody. How are you guys doing?
You were useless when you were alive.
Right?
All right, I'm gonna shut this light off finally. I think.
Yeah, we're good with the lay.
Ha!
And we got.
Imagine going into a room. I have a feeling at one point in the night that thing is gonna scare the shit out of me, y'all.
I have a feeling that a lot of
You're gonna forget that it's there. You're gonna walk around
Yep.
the corner and it's gonna be right there.
Yep.
Be creeped out by a lot of these props.
Well, luckily, they're not only all of our animatronics are also they're all air powered,
Mhm.
so none of them are on, and it would take a good 30 minutes if anybody even wanted to turn them on. So there is no chance of any of them going off.
And if they do, we get a really good video.
Yeah,
they-
amen to that.
If they do, we should leave because that's a little more than just regular paranormal activity.
That's some poltergeist,
Yeah, that is-
demonic. You
that's
got to
some
go
get
now,
out of the building.
right?
All right, we're gonna go this way.
All right, bet. What's up?
Was that you?
That was him.
The nah part? Yeah, that was me.
That was him.
Okay.
Trust me, it was him.
But nah, it was me.
Okay. Not quite what I heard, but sure.
We'll go with it.
All right, we're gonna go into here. I mentioned that this part was all torn down. Basically, this right here was another long hallway that stretched from this end of the building to the other end of the building.
Right.
I'm gonna take you on this side of the hallway because there was more rooms on this side.
Bet.
We're gonna talk about those. This is also one of my favorite little sections of the
Thank you, thank
of the
you.
attraction. So,
Oh, this is one of those weird rooms.
Yeah, it's got the smell.
so you can see you're actually standing right on the wall.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So that's where the wall was. If you do pay attention to the ground, you can kind of still see what the structure was. So this room right here it's a very large room actually. This was the old conference room.
Wow.
This obviously right here was the hallway. And then as we go across the hall,
Now, did you guys do this or?
yeah, we did this.
Okay.
Flashlight.
Really cool.
Maybe not.
Thank you. It was originally built to be the hotel from The Shining.
Right, and it looks
Oh,
epic.
there she is.
We converted it.
Done.
Yeah,
Yo, hell no.
we converted it
No.
last year into a church type of
I see this.
area, but it was originally the Shining Hotel. The wallpaper out there is actually the same hotel or the same wallpaper that the Stanley Hotel has, which is the one that the Shining was based on.
Now all you need is the carpet.
Yeah, that was a lot more expensive.
Oh yeah.
Wallpaper cheap, carpet not. Anyway, so this over here, this were doctors and nurses' break and changing rooms. And they were kind of split up here. There's a shower back there that was taken out years ago. And there's a creepy hole in the ceiling over there.
Oh, wow.
That's good to remember.
Yeah.
Never seen anything up there, but I'm always waiting for it.
It
Right?
just looks like something's gonna pop out.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm always just waiting to look up there and see like two eyes looking back at me.
Yeah. Be careful what you wish for.
I didn't say that I wished for it. I just said that it's going to happen. I would never wish for that.
This is The Exorcism. I know this story. They did a really good job, guys, creating this. You guys did a great job creating that. You
Thank
really
you.
did. Sorry.
Yeah,
Thank you.
sorry. We would go up the hallway if we didn't have plexiglass all over it.
That's fine.
But
I mean, it's yo.
'Cause then you. The what?
Huh. Bring it on, Sam. Bring it on. Talking to someone.
oh yeah, one thing that I do want to mention because the sound you'll hear a lot. Can I? Oh, actually, I'll just do this.
Oh, the IR light.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they make a loud click sound
Yeah, he was telling us on the way here.
when they change. I just wanted to bring it up because I didn't want you to like walk into a room, hear it go click.
Right.
And
There
then
it goes.
What was that?
There it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that right there.
And it's doing it again.
Yeah, because
Yeah, so this is that.
shine the light to it.
This is that same hallway, right where you're standing. You can feel like the elevation
Yep.
difference. That was the conference room still.
Wow. I got distortion again. Jesus.
We're gonna come through here. Watch out for the nun.
Hiya! I had to. I had to. I had to, y'all.
Yeah, that's one creepy nut.
Yeah, she's beautiful. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah!
I mean, a beautiful recreation of the Conjuring nun. But,
Right? Wow. This is.
you know, if this would randomly start playing while we were exploring, I would really get the hell out.
I would too.
Can you make that piano go off, please? Just hit one key. Just prove us wrong.
Unfortunately,
Huh.
it's not likely. Oh no! So it will play.
On its own.
No,
It won't make noise.
it is a pump organ.
Mm.
So you would have to have someone down here pumping it to play it.
Okay.
So if it does go off, that's a lot of activity. I don't think it will because it's not as easy as just hitting a key.
Yeah, I'm glad it's not an electric one, because that could be.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing. I'm loving how you guys, the artwork y'all did, it blows my mind. It really does.
Thank you. Thank you. We worked hard on this place. We're about to start changing all this. So this whole, like that whole set that you just walked through, that's getting torn down.
Oh,
The
wow.
whole thing's getting redone. Oh, yes. So
Of course.
We'll go over here.
Duh.
This Vortex Tunnel, I
Yes.
won't force you to walk through it, but if you do go through it and then there's a little ramp, you end up back at the start.
Okay.
So this basically just bypasses all of those rooms.
Okay.
So you can just walk right through it and then you're back into the front. It's the door that we used to use, but as you can see if you look up it, it is full of crap. But that door does work if you do absolutely need to go outside for a little bit.
Okay, so that's where our
Yes, that's where your cars are.
If
Okay.
you need to smoke or anything.
Yes, you can use it. You'll just have to be careful around. There's a Beetlejuice chair at the end of the hallway.
nice.
Oh, I
Oh,
see.
there it is.
Yeah, but if
The
you
pointy chair.
if you're careful
The
and see
Beetlejuice
around,
chair.
it's just a deadbolt. That's also one of the few doors in the building that doesn't have maglocks. So the
Gotcha.
deadbolt needs to stay locked. But if you go out, it also is one of the few doors that will not lock behind you. Which is a fine thing to have.
Oh, wow.
Is there smoke?
Get ready for this one.
Whoa.
What in the world?
Is there gas in the chainsaw?
There might be, actually.
What's wrong?
The pipe is not supposed to be there. That pipe fell out of the ceiling.
I told you. This place knew I was coming.
It was right there.
I see the hole.
That's bad. I know our roof is bad, but that's really bad.
For.
No.
No.
I
it's
saw-
iron, yeah.
Yeah,
I saw that.
Those were the actual like storm drains from the roof.
Oh, and you just piped it into the pond here for the water. That's smart. But still, yeah, no, that's.
Yeah, that's not supposed to be on the ground. It was hanging from the ceiling.
Like I said, this place knew I was coming. I
Yeah.
could feel it all week.
Yeah, so basically, this is that same hallway that would have led all the way back to the front. This right here was a nurse's station. It's actually identical to that nurse's station
Yeah.
up in the front. So right here, there was a couple of rooms back there. There was a set of bathrooms. There was a really, really creepy room right about where that tree is that used to be set up for mirror gazing.
No. Go.
But it's gone now.
The old X-ray.
Goes to that.
All right, so right here we have hospital room number 20 and 21. Fun fact about 20 and 21 is this hospital did not have an official morgue. There was no morgue in the building. That was a policy back in the day. There was only a handful of coroners who were allowed to sign off on death certificates, so hospitals didn't even bother putting in morgues back then.
I told you they're saying I'm pixelated. So there is a lot of. I told you there's a lot of energy in here.
So
Sorry.
what they used to store bodies was this room that we're standing in.
And it's cold in here.
Dead body room.
It's cold in here.
Extra fun fact, if you look back there, you can see where the radiator used to be. We knew that that's what this room was. That was kind of a big urban legend that everybody kind of knew about the hospital. And part of it was that they had torn apart the radiator. We didn't really believe that because we thought, why? But when we tore out this room and tore out the radiator, sure enough, it was just the shell screwed back to the wall. All of the guts were taken out and capped. Because you don't want the heat going to the room with all the bodies.
Right.
You do not.
You don't want a room full of cadavers getting hot.
Exactly. Because
That's
then
the
it's
last thing you want.
right.
Smells like a dead body.
Yeah. Exactly. All right,
And
guys.
this
Well,
is the-
sticking out with me. Sorry, it's pixelated.
Dropping signal a little bit back this section.
Yeah. Witch's altar.
Yeah, so this is kind of our swamp voodoo cabin. It was actually modeled after a real shack in Louisiana.
Yep. And I've never seen it, but I've never been there, but I know exactly what you're talking about. That is amazing.
Yeah, we modeled it exactly. We got the roof perfectly. We even have the actual shack has a bathtub out the side that's like sunken in the swamp. And every time someone sees the bathtub that we have sitting right there, everyone's like, "Why did you put a bathtub there? That's so weird and random." We're like, no, that's
How it was.
how it was. Cool. So this hallway
Oh, it was a duck.
that goes right back to that carriage.
Okay.
So this is kind of a.
The front-
Oh no! Oh, he found my stash of puppets.
I found a couple on the floor.
Yeah. So this runs right back to that carriage. If you need to quickly go there, that one's
Okay.
also got a little night light because it gets really dark right there. Okay, so back here, this kind of whole section, this hallway, which leads to this section, it's actually just kind of a big conjunction of things. There was a bunch of smaller rooms here.
Right.
So on this side, we're gonna walk into what used to be ER room number 3 and 4, and then we're gonna walk all the way back into the lab and respiratory therapy.
Okay.
So we're gonna come on in here, and fun fact, that door right there, that leads out back.
Okay.
It does not open anymore, so don't try it. But what's cool about it, and it leads to a 10-foot drop.
Oh wow.
It's not
Nice.
that far. It's like
Oh, you know,
it's like
so my epic move was, if I
Yeah.
miss the step,
Yeah,
I just do
it's
another
like-
fall
it's-
down live. You know.
But that's because the women's care was inside of a trailer that was
Gotcha.
backed up there. They didn't have a spot in the hospital to put it in, so they built it into a trailer and backed that up
Oh wow,
against the door.
that's really cool.
I just think it's funny. This building is so big, and they didn't have enough room, so they still had to add on. So right in here, this little section right here, because again you can see the walls. This right here was ER room number 3,
Okay.
I think.
Everyone's like, "Oh my God, she disappeared." Okay.
The difference EVP, and it couldn't even figure out
It's cold.
EQ to get it to actually understand what he's saying.
Yeah, so this whole area is really cool over here. So this right here, what's cool about this little room, obviously you can see it's elevated from the rest of everything.
Right.
Trapdoor.
It is because of a trapdoor. It's also because this room never existed. This is a spot that nobody during the hospital ever stood. Because this right here was a, what was it, like 6 by 6 foot concrete squared room.
Right.
Solid cinder block walls. We freaked out when we found that when we took down the normal walls because we saw that and immediately thought, oh my God, there's a secret room in this place. Because we checked blueprints and one of the older blueprints had a door listed here. So we thought, oh my God, they took the door out, they bricked it up, and there's something hidden in there.
Wow.
No, it was just where the air ducts ran from the ceiling it down into
Yeah.
the basement. But it left us some really, really big holes in the floor. So it allowed us to do this.
Looks to me it reminds me of the Evil Dead.
That's what we built it as. That is, in fact, what we built it as. But yeah, so that just goes into the basement.
Right. Speaking of which,
Evil Dead pop-out floor.
It's really, really scary down there. We don't go on this side of the basement, unfortunately. I can probably take you into the other side. There's 3 basements in this whole place.
Jesus.
There's one on the nurses or on the old nursing home side. We can't go in that one
Mm-hmm.
because it's active shops now.
Okay. Yeah, I
Um,
saw that.
There's one on the hospital side that we were just on. And there's one over here. We can't go in this one. It's just not safe.
Okay.
But what's cool, can I see your light for a moment?
Yeah.
Is we are standing on holes over the basement.
Nice. That's
So
that's
that's an
I
actual
did
floor.
not know that.
yeah.
Yes. During the haunted house last year, we turned the lights on down there, so there was just light shining up through the
Oh,
vertical
that would have been
shots.
epic.
So people would walk in and just see light coming from the floorboards, and they'd look down, and you could see right into the basement. It's really creepy down there because it's just a dirt crawl space.
Especially if you have like 1 or 2 people down there popping up. Oh man.
That's what I wanted
With
to
the
do.
fingers.
That's what I want. That's what
Dude.
we can't do that because the cast would get their fingers crushed.
Yeah,
Not
people are
really.
stomping on them.
Just make them go up a stair and go around and then
But
go back down the stairs.
What I really wanted to do was just put someone down, like a little girl down there, or somebody singing.
Or
little girl giggling and running back.
Yeah, and then they look
Yes!
down there and just see like, and then like occasionally she like stop and look up at them.
I see
Reflective
you.
contact.
Some creepy shit.
I would die if I saw that.
I see you.
The wig next to the door is also a dead giveaway for the Evil Dead.
Yeah. All right.
Nice.
We've made it to a castle. But also, this was the lab, CT scans, MRI, stuff like that back here. And respiratory therapy on that side of the room.
What the fuck am I
That's
looking
the
at?
human centipede.
That's respiratory problem.
I was gonna say. I see
Severe
that. I see that.
It is that too.
It's a respiratory and digestive problem.
That's a yeah. I'll show you guys in a
One really
second.
long GI tract.
Very long. My favorite thing about this room, though, is these little tiny trick-or-treater mannequins.
Hey, Adrian.
Yeah, those would definitely.
Because they always look like they're looking right at you.
That definitely might pop out at me. Yeah. Look like someone
I'm just giving you guys a
right
walkthrough. The videos will be out probably in like 4 weeks, so you're just getting a little tour. The actual investigation will be after this live. So you guys are just getting a tour, so this way you guys can see the whole entire asylum, just to let you guys know, okay? All right. And my battery died.
Told you it was time.
Oh.
Nope.
There it is.
Now it's green.
Now it's completely charged. Hey,
Wow.
that's epic.
Here you guys go.
That's odd.
All right.
That's the set. That's what I said. What the fuck am I looking at?
Yeah, that's the human centipede.
Yeah, it sure is. Don't you love it?
Yeah.
It's pretty faithful recreation from what I can tell.
Yeah.
She's beautiful.
Okay, guys.
All
There
right,
you
we're
go.
going here.
Just
Seems
saying.
like a shitty situation to find yourself.
There you go.
Oh, so this room was. What was that? Oh, it's you, isn't it? He's echoing me, and I'm hearing like a humming in my ear while I'm talking. Anyway, that back there was for MRIs and things like that. The walls were all lead lined.
Wow.
That was a pain in the butt to take down
I can imagine.
because it was floor to ceiling, just sheets of lead that thick.
So basically, you guys own this whole entire
Yeah.
building.
We own the whole building.
Okay. So it's
This and
the old hospital.
and the old nursing home.
Gotcha.
We got the shops in it now.
So what made them take away the nursing home?
We bought the place,
Got you.
and then they had enough money to go and build a whole new facility behind the new hospital.
Okay.
So basically, they're all back to where they started because they have the hospital, and right behind it is the nursing home, which is exactly how this place was laid out.
Now, did the old residents ever complain about the asylum when it was doing?
Some of them, but not a lot. It's actually the walls are pretty thick.
So they never heard people screaming or
The
anything?
only time anybody would complain
Being scared.
was there is a hallway. So you remember that door by room 666?
Yes.
That leads outside. We actually do go out there for the haunted house
Okay.
because we have a clown tent out back. But we would run a chainsaw right there. And that is the point of the haunted house that gets the closest to the nursing home. So there was some complaints then because we have a chainsaw right there.
Gotcha.
They actually just started putting deaf patients in there.
Oh, that's even better.
Yeah, I guess they just figured like we'll move anybody who complains, and we'll put someone who won't even notice.
That was actually kind of
So
smart.
This was something that was repurposed. What was
It's a dark room door.
Yeah.
For it was from an old newspaper print shop.
I knew it didn't belong in here. But...
Yeah, so
It's a great scare.
Oh yeah. And
it's a dark room door. So you go in.
I figured I'd go ahead and ask those questions for you guys, since I know that was a lot of questions that people were wondering when what place used to be a nursing home. So, there's your answers.
And the reason for it is obviously you film on the camera. You don't want any light getting in, so you do
And
this.
again, everybody, thank you for being here. I think we got a couple more rooms, and then
No.
I'm going to end this live. So we probably got a good another 15, 20 minutes ish. So, all right, let's continue.
I do have a funny story about that werewolf. Yeah, walk all the way back.
Oh, hello, buddy.
I do have a funny story about him. So he is on track, right? So an actor actually puppets him. He's on track.
Oh my God.
Comes out like that. He's really cool, right?
Oh yeah.
But I know I said I wasn't going to do too many of the paranormal stories, but this one, because you
Hey,
mentioned it,
Lori, what's going
I wanted to tell
on?
you. So, I came back here to shut off all the lights. There's a switch back there because he's got a light that shines across here, right? So I came back here, this was a few years ago, and I just had this like horrible like feeling. Like just walking here, I just did not feel right. So I just like quickly turned it off and ran. And then that night I had a ghost hunt that I was giving the same tour to, and I was telling people, you know, it was weird. And I realized we've actually got
Love
to
you,
fix it now
Lori.
with the werewolf because we adjusted his chain. The werewolf at rest used to sit like this,
Looking towards the switch.
looking towards the switch. What I realized is that when I came in here to turn it off, it wasn't looking at the switch, it was looking at me. Like that.
That's a pretty big degree of turn right
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
Yeah, we actually did go in and flip the chain around so that it would sit properly now, but back then, yeah, that was scary.
I can
That's a
imagine.
pretty big degree of turn. That
Yeah,
was
and
freaking out.
that's a big
Like
scary
I said, when I was
Hi,
standing in the doorway
Christy.
back there, I
Mhm.
kept feeling like there was somebody over here.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff back here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you one more because it's really fun and it doesn't spoil too much. So this was still part of the lab. But this year, or I guess technically it was last year now, during the haunted house, so at the end of the night I come through and I dismiss the cast. I got into this room, well I got in
Hey, Yankee.
I got onto the drawbridge. And all the cast for this whole section was out there. I was like, what are you all doing out here? And they looked me dead in the eye. There's a demon in the back hallway. We don't want to be in there.
The fuck?
And I went, what? And like, it was in that corner right there.
Oh, wow.
In advance.
In this corner right there.
Wow.
Oh, wait a second.
Well, it's okay, because we're going to walk through this dark hallway.
Oh, great.
Lovely.
So he stands right
He stands right here, and then we.
right there is what they said. They made me like lean out the.
Ugh.
They even
There's
made
nothing there.
They even made me lean out like the doorway and look up the hallway because they were sure he would be there. He wasn't there when I looked.
Wow.
When I just stood here, something sticky on my foot. I felt it.
It might be blood.
No,
But
nice.
there's nothing on the floor there.
Well, it might be on your shoe now.
Yeah.
No.
Nothing on my shoe.
Well, maybe it's a ghost. It's ghost blood.
Ugh. No,
Alright.
no ectoplasm, please.
Yeah,
Right?
you. All right, we're gonna come in here. That's not ghost blood.
Hey, guys, go.
Someone tried to give the human centipede a Tylenol.
Amen to that.
They probably need it. So this was respiratory therapy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I can definitely feel like I'm breathing better already.
Yeah.
That's funny. Like a big complaint in this little area is that a lot of the cast come in here and then they complain that they have trouble breathing. I tell them it's just the dust, but. Alright, we're gonna come to another little windy dark hallway. Ah, it's really creepy. I hate the fact that I didn't bring a flashlight.
Well, that's why you have us.
Got a spare.
That's fine.
Oh, the hands. Oh, my God.
Alright, so this room is still, I think. This is the room I always forget what it was. Because it was just a little like squared room, and I actually don't know what it was, but it was connected to the lab, so it was probably another like breaker changing room. Anyway, we're gonna go through the secret door. So there are a number of these
Okay.
false wall type of doors. They're all on springs, so they will slam shut.
Okay. God, ugh.
Just as a warning.
Oh, my God.
All right, we've made it to emergency room number 2.
I see this. I think they kind of screwed up on body parts.
So, here, fun fact about ER room number 2: despite the appearance of it these days, this was where the less serious cases went.
Wow.
Yeah.
The less serious cases with all blood on the wall. Just saying.
Well, you haven't seen number 1.
Oh my God.
Hello, Miss Jessica. Why, the nurse's name is Jessica Dredd.
Mm.
Did they take out the X-ray machines? Actually has a canister with the canisters.
Gotcha.
At one point, I actually used that to make an actor fly.
Hell yeah, man.
The machine was very heavy.
Very.
Yeah. Yeah, and that right there, under the plastic. Yeah, you will definitely not because it sounds like electricity.
Hi, everybody.
Still can't figure out what the K2 was going off on.
This is ER number 1.
Wow.
This is where you get prepped to go on a life
Pushed.
flight. Don't ask.
Wow.
Oh no, that's a torture rack.
Yeah. Yeah,
All
it
right,
sure
babe.
is.
All right, Lori.
It sure is.
Round and round.
This
you
is
go.
Customers
where
get
K2
strapped
was
into
going
it.
on. This is where I was pushed into that.
Strap me in. Alright.
I'm not because I think it falls off the track right now. It needs repairs.
Yeah.
And I don't trust myself putting you on it.
Is this an actual bag or is this just prop?
That looks like it's prop.
It's a problem.
Okay.
Well, it is an actual bag.
I mean, the contents inside, is that actual?
No.
All right. Love you, Lori.
I would ride the crap out of that.
You would.
Really scary. Oh, just to bring it up, this is another one of those false walls. This is that little winding hallway that goes to the room.
This is what happens when you cut at the popcorn.
I don't think that's a popcorn machine. It's not. It's definitely not.
It looks like a popcorn.
It does, but it's not. And then this is
Oh, it's a specimen cabinet.
yeah. And then this is all the crap we bought at the haunted house trade show this year.
Nice. That's epic,
Found one of
guys.
your, tags outside while we were in the lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Capt Annie, I believe.
Oh wow, look at that old TV. Damn. In the
yeah,
corner?
unfortunately, I show it to you because we actually have a little wait. Maybe it's gone now. Oh, it's gone now. I don't know where we've moved it.
It's some-
We had a little case back there that was like a little museum. We had a bunch of stuff. We had like,
Oh, there she is.
what was in it? We had some stuff from Waverly Hills.
Oh wow.
We had a copy of Ed Gein's death certificate.
Really?
Yeah, and some others.
I love you too, Sam. Have a good night.
I think I don't know if he's put it in there yet, but we also have a pipe that Ted Bundy used to own.
Oh wow. We were actually gonna go to his house and check it out, but I was like, nah, I don't want to chance it.
I don't know. Which one? Because there's like 3 places
Yeah.
in Utah marked as his house.
No, it's the one where he was staying in the upper room. He was renting a room.
Mm.
That one.
And I
But
think
it's Salt Lake City Cemetery.
yep. These are all giant barrels of fog juice.
Nice.
Hey, yeah. It was her price tag.
Okay.
I actually saw her.
All right.
Well, we can walk back around to the front and then you can
Get started.
get started investigating wherever you want.
All right. Thank you.
There's the late night light hall.
All right, hold on, babe.
Here.
Babe.
The,
Never mind. I'll just go. Go. No, I was gonna do my outro, but because
this way you can be light.
yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed that tour. All right. Let's do. We got a little surprise going on here. Fun house. I hate these things
I
because
love
this
these things. This one's the scariest one I've ever been in.
is. Why is that?
Because most of them use cloth.
Yes, and then they do the.
So it's noisy.
That's wow. Like I said, you guys have creative minds, and I admire that.
Got a well loose over here on this side.
Yeah, we know.
It's one of those spinny walls things.
Sorry, guys. Watch out for the-
Yeah, I see this. Ooh.
Ooh, that is way creepier than I thought it would be.
Huh?
Oh, the mask.
Yeah, turn your or hide your light. Just
Oh,
look
yeah.
at the mask in the red glow.
Oh yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and end me live. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed that little tour. Let me get this damn flashlight out of my face. I hope you enjoyed that tour. So we will see you in the next videos of this Asylum Explore. Thanks for watching. Love you guys.
I'm not gonna play with you guys.
You failed. Asylum 49 tour.